This short video tutorial is for anyone wanting to learn about how to create a table of contents using Word. Hi everyone, my name is Carrie Roussin and I'm an experienced technical writer who regularly creates tables of content. If you are new to creating automatic tables of content, be prepared to be wowed by just how much time and effort this feature in Word can save you. In this video, we will go through the 3 basic steps to creating a table of contents. The first step is to identify and format the headers that will appear in your table of contents. We have 2 levels of headers in this particular document. Heading 1 will be for the first level header, so I will add Introduction as a heading 1. Then I will add a few second level headings or subheadings and call them Outline and What is it? I will create another heading 1 called Understanding AR and heading 2 subheadings underneath it that say things like difference between AR and VR and then another one titled History of AR. I've now gone through my complete document and added all my headings and subheadings. Let's format them now. Remember that you must use the Styles tool rather than doing any inline formatting. In the middle of the upper menu ribbon, you will see heading style boxes labeled Normal, Heading 1, Heading 2, etc. You can have as many levels of headings that you desire. Above each descriptor, you will see a snapshot of the alphabet which displays the characteristics of the chosen heading style. All of my heading styles are currently identical to the text style, which Word also calls normal. The normal text style I've chosen for my document is Calibri 11 in black. Let's change the headers format. If you click on the small downward arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, a new submenu appears where you can select which item you wish to format. Then we'll scroll down to heading 1 and right-click, and a further submenu appears. Select Modify. For heading 1, I'll choose a font of Verdana 18 bold in blue, and I'll opt for Verdana 16 in brown for heading 2. You can select whatever you like. Now I will quickly complete identifying all the headers in my document. Now we are ready to create our table of contents. To start, I place my cursor where I want to insert the table of contents. Typically, it goes immediately after the title page of the document. I will go ahead and insert a blank page here between my title page and the start of the content. My cursor is now at the place where I wish to insert a table of contents. Next, I will left-click the Reference tab of the menu ribbon and select, again left-click, Table of Contents on far left. Then I left-click and a new listing of possible formats for tables appear. You may want to experiment with varied styles of tables, but for today we're going to choose the most common one. The first one listed, which is titled Automatic, Table 1. Once you click on it, your table of contents appears. Voila! Note how the page numbers have been automatically inserted into the table of contents. In my document, the heading 2, titled History, correctly shows us starting on page 3. Now we're ready for the final step in creating a table of contents. Since it's highly likely that the document can or will change as it goes through various edits, the table of contents will always need to be updated to match those edits. Thankfully, Word does that for us, but only once we signal that some changes have occurred. So let's assume I decided to rename some of my headers. For example, I decided to rename the What is it heading to Differences between AR and VR. Then I also decided to insert another heading, 2, titled Similarities between AR and VR. Let's also assume I have moved content around and inserted some additional content in front of my section on history. So now my history subsection starts on page 5. Now that I am finished completing and editing my document, I am ready to update the table of contents. The table of contents will update automatically, but only once I confirm that I'm ready for it to do so. Keep in mind that we can do this updating as often as we want. Right-click on the table of contents and a small grayish menu appears above the table. This menu has two components: the left side, which we previously used to create the table, and the right side, which says Update Table. When I left-click on the Update Table selection, a new submenu appears. Again, I have two update choices. I can update just the page numbers. This would make sense if I had just added content or did minor copy edits, which only affected the page numbering. Or, in my situation, a better option is the second choice. I have made more substantial edits, where content and headings have been added, moved, or deleted. Thus, I need to choose Update the entire table. Then I hit OK. The table of contents is now current and reflects my latest changes. See how the headings now reflect my edits? I have new subheadings appearing in the table of contents. You can see the ones I added. Also note that my History subsection correctly references that it now starts on page 5. So now you know the 3 easy steps to creating an automatic table of contents. Remember, once you have identified and formatted your headers, you insert your table of contents and then merely update it as you make changes to the document. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more tutorials in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel.